According to Tesla, he was working with this device when he first detected the counting codes that he believed to be a message from Mars. He later stated that the experience was one of the most thrilling and memorable events of my life, and that it had given him a deep conviction and foreknowledge that all humans on Earth would one day turn their eyes to the sky and receive a message from another world.
What it do, YouTube? Woke Reg here, back at you with another woke video. Alright, so today we're going to react to Nikola Tesla's old documents reveal he was in contact with unknown beings. You know they're talking about aliens. Let's get into it.
Truth about Nikola Tesla's encounters with extraterrestrial beings. In this groundbreaking video, we'll explore the mysterious communications that Tesla claimed to have received from otherworldly forces. Nikola Tesla's tumultuous childhood experiences and several traumatic events made an undeniable impact on his later life and work. One such event occurred when Tesla was just 4 years old. His older brother Dane died suddenly in a riding accident, which Tesla witnessed. This tragedy left a deep emotional scar on Tesla.
Yo, you think he really talked to aliens? I think so. But anyway, if you're new, if you're not new, if you haven't hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my woke videos. Give me a like, share this everywhere. Let's get this channel to 3,000 subscribers. Let's go, guys. Let's get back into this.
And he later described it as a turning point in his life. In the years that followed, Tesla struggled with feelings of grief, loss, and guilt. He later wrote that he felt responsible for his brother's death and that it had preyed upon his mind for years. However, the son and grandson of Serbian Orthodox priests experienced visions of flames in the air during his youth. As a teenager, he was able to use his willpower to control these visions. However, in his later years, he spent a significant amount of time feeding and, according to him, having spiritual communication with pigeons in New York City. Although Tesla was known to be a germaphobe, he still dedicated hours each week to feeding and caring for the injured pigeons in New York's parks. He even allowed them to visit him in his hotel suite, much to the dismay of housekeeping. Tesla had a special affinity for one white pigeon in particular, stating, "I loved that pigeon as a man loves a woman, and she loved me. As long as I had her, there was purpose to my life." Tesla believed that intimate relationships would be a distraction from his scientific work, and once remarked that few great inventions were made by married men.
Hold up. You fell in love with a pigeon? Am I tripping? Anyway, let's get back into it.
In 1922, he reported that the white pigeon visited him before dying, emitting a bright light from her eyes before passing. The inventor was devastated and felt that his life's work was complete at that moment. The trauma of his brother's death also had a profound impact on Tesla's development as a person and as an inventor. It may have contributed to his later feelings of isolation and social anxiety, as well as his intense drive to succeed and make a difference in the world. In 1899, while working in his laboratory in Colorado Springs with a magnifying transmitter, Tesla noticed a series of strange rhythmic signals that he referred to as counting codes. He believed these signals to be attempts at communication from an intelligent life form on Venus or Mars, and he later stated that the experience made him feel as though he was the first person to ever receive a message from another planet. Tesla also claimed to have witnessed inexplicable electrical actions that led him to believe that all humans on Earth would one day gaze up at the sky with love and awe upon receiving news of a message from a distant, unknown world. In 1996, scientists published a study replicating Tesla's experiment and showed that the signal was in fact caused by the moon Io passing through Jupiter's magnetic field. Tesla also claimed that the aliens had provided him with important scientific insights and technological ideas that had helped him to develop many of his most important inventions. However, he was very secretive about the details of these interactions, and he didn't provide any concrete evidence to support his claims. However, he was way ahead of his time, and he mysteriously predicted smartphones in 1926. Here's what he said.
Oh, come on.
Invention is an act of determination to go where
Let's get past this commercial, guys.
When wireless is perfectly applied, the whole Earth will be converted into a huge brain, which in fact it is, all things being particles of a real and rhythmic whole. We shall be able to communicate with one another instantly, irrespective of distance. Not only this, but through television and telephony, we'll see and hear one another as
Yeah, if you watch my last video that I did on Tesla, I reacted to it. They talked about him predicting the cell phone or the internet, that we all be connected.
perfectly as though we were face to face. Despite intervening distances of thousands of miles, and the instruments through which we shall be able to do this will be amazingly simple compared with our present telephone. A man will be able to carry one in his vest pocket. Tesla made a number of predictions about future technological developments, including the invention of Wi-Fi, planes powered by wireless energy, MRI cameras, and a new world order with women in positions of power. He also made sketches for a weapon known as a death ray that he believed could end all wars. However, after his death, the FBI took possession of his documents and disputed his claims about these inventions and ideas. Shockingly, his futuristic claims don't end here. He was a fan of saving energy 120 years ago when it wasn't even cool. He claimed in one of his articles, "The man who should stop this senseless waste would be a great benefactor of humanity." In the same article, Tesla also talked about how to capture the power of the sun and the wind. In light of these alleged interactions with aliens, it's not surprising that Tesla developed a number of inventions that were specifically designated to facilitate communication with other worlds. Here we will explore some of these incredible creations and the role they played in Tesla's quest to connect with extraterrestrial life. One of the most notable inventions in this regard was Tesla's magnifying transmitter, which we just talked about. According to Tesla, he was working with this device when he first detected the counting codes that he believed to be a message from Mars. He later stated that the experience was one of the most thrilling and memorable events of my life, and that it had given him a deep conviction and foreknowledge that all humans on Earth would one day turn their eyes to the sky and receive a message from another world. Another of Tesla's inventions that were intended to facilitate communication with aliens was his world wireless system. This was a complex network of wireless transmission stations that Tesla believed could be used to transmit messages, images, and even electrical power to any point on the globe. He believed that this system could be used to establish communication with other planets, and he spent much of his later life working on its development. In addition to these more concrete inventions, Tesla also had a number of more speculative ideas about how to communicate with extraterrestrial life. He believed, for example, that the Earth's atmosphere itself could be used as a means of transmitting messages to other worlds. He also thought that it might be possible to use the Earth's magnetic field to transmit messages or to create a radiant energy device that could be used to communicate with other civilizations. Despite the ingenuity and creativity of these ideas, it's important to note that there is no concrete evidence to support Tesla's claims of communication with extraterrestrial beings. Many of his statements about his interactions with aliens were made long after the events in question, and they were often shrouded in mystery and secrecy. Additionally, many of his inventions and ideas were never fully realized or tested, and it's possible that they may have been based on incomplete or flawed scientific assumptions.
Or the government seized everything and said, all these inventions don't work, or they're not going to work, or they're false, or they're, you know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody to have these inventions. You know what I'm saying? The government wants to have control of everything. My bad. Let's get back into it.
So why was Tesla so obsessed with the idea of communicating with aliens? There are a number of possible explanations for this. One possibility is that Tesla simply had an insatiable curiosity about the universe and a desire to explore the unknown. As a scientist and inventor, he was always seeking new challenges and frontiers to conquer, and the possibility of communicating with extraterrestrial life would have been an incredibly exciting and rewarding pursuit. Another possibility is that Tesla was motivated by a sense of loneliness and isolation. Despite his many successes and achievements, Tesla was a deeply solitary and private individual, and he may have felt a strong desire to connect with others, even if those others were beings from another world. Another reason why Tesla thought he had encountered aliens is his insomnia. Tesla barely used to sleep, and his mind barely ever found the room to relax as a consequence. He might have to face hallucinations as he did in his childhood. Subscribe to our channel if Nikola Tesla's work drives you crazy. Finally, it's possible that Tesla saw the potential for great scientific and technological advances if he could establish communication with extraterrestrial life. He believed that these beings might possess knowledge and technology that were far beyond what we currently understand, and he may have hoped that he could learn from them and use that knowledge to benefit humanity. Tesla's incredible work doesn't end here. Click on the thumbnails popping on your screen to get your minds blown by the findings of the...
All right, this is very interesting. Let me know, guys, what you think. You think he got in touch with aliens? And when they found out he was getting in touch with aliens, they seized up everything. They stopped everything, the government, because they didn't want him to be able to let everybody know that you could talk to aliens. Because, he was all about having free energy and all that. And the governments of the world don't want that. They don't want us to have free energy. So I think he did get in touch with other life. I don't think we're the only beings in this whole solar system or this whole galaxy or universe. I think there's other beings out there. You know what I'm saying? What you think, guys? What you think? Leave that in the comments below. Please subscribe. Hit that like button. Share this everywhere. We're on our road to 3,000 subscribers. My goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by June. But once we hit 3,000, I might do a giveaway. I might do give away some money or give away a shirt. Matter of fact, I have merch. Under this video, you're going to see where it says the App Grind store, and you can look for merch. Woke Red shirts, woke shirts, get woke shirts, caps. Just check down below this video. Check out my store if you want to get something. But I might do a giveaway once we hit 3,000. And all you have to do is just leave a comment. I'm going to randomly pick that comment, and that person probably going to win a free gift. All right, that's it. Before I go, remember, get woke and stay woke. Peace.